Hello friends, so today we're going to discuss a problem from the latest Code Chef April Cook-Off problem named Chocolate Monger. It's not a too difficult problem, but you just have to understand a simple implementation thing. It's not too difficult to understand also. I'll tell you in simple terms, it states that there are n chocolates and every chocolate has some flavor which is the AI flavor. Now Sabrina has a little brother and she wants to give her little brother X number of chocolates. Okay, so like at least X chocolate. And but also Sabrina wants to taste as many different flavors as much as different flavors she could. So, or in simple terms, you can assume that there are different candies. Yeah, so you can assume that there are different candies. Let's assume that the first candy is of type 1. So there's a different type of candies. So there are 3 candies of type 1, 2 candies of type 2, and 1 candy of type 3. And she also have to give, like, let's assume that her brother 2 candies. Now, like 2 or more candies, like at least 2 candies. Now Sabrina has to eat like the rest of the candies, like somehow some other candies, such that she wants to taste as much different candies as possible. So now what the simple task can be, Sabrina can give 1 candy of type 1 and 1 candy of type 2 to the brother, so that the 2 candies are given to the brother, and the rest she can eat like 1 candy of type 1, 1 candy of type 2, 1 candy of type 3. So the maximum she can eat different type of candies is 3. If she give the type 3 candy to her brother, then she cannot taste this because there is only one type of candy of type 3. I hope you get the point. So she wants to maximize the number of candies she wants to eat or different flavors. So the simple case can be, you can assume that there are 2 different buckets. Okay, now because this is for Sabrina and this is for the brother. Now, like the first thing which comes to my mind is, okay, the main task for Sabrina is to taste as many different candies as possible. So just give 1 candy to Sabrina and give the rest of the candies to the brother. Okay, so let's assume that I have so that I want to just maximize different candies in Sabrina, and so that the brother will get like all the different candies. I just want to satisfy the brother, but also want to give as much different candies to Sabrina. So I will give the type 1 candy to Sabrina, and other the 2 candies I will give to the brother. So as you can see, I will give 2 candies of type 1 to the brother. Then I will give 1 candy of type 2 to the Sabrina and 1 candy of type 2 to brother. Then I will give 1 candy of type 3 to Sabrina, and like there is no candy to the brother. So whether after giving this, the total number of candies given to brother is greater than or equal to 2, because in the end I want that the total of candies to the brother should be greater than or equal to 2, and that's condition is satisfied. So the total of candies Sabrina have tasted is 3. But let's assume that the total of candies the brother want is 4, but now it is smaller, like this is as you can see, this is 3. So now in this case, like, because I have given Sabrina only 1 candy of type each, what I mean by this is, like, every candy of different type is only given to Sabrina. Sabrina doesn't have some buffer values. So if her brother wants 4 candies and all the remaining candies are to the brother, now I have to give some candies from here to the brother. So how many candies more does brother want? So brother now has total how much candies? Brother has 3 candies. And how much total candies he wants? At least 4. So is equal to 1. So which means that 1 more candy from these candies which Sabrina has have to be given to the brother, so that the brother will be satisfied. And if I give any candy to like the brother, which is like this 3 candy, then the different candies Sabrina will eat is now boils down to 2. So in simple terms, what you can simply do here is, first find out the count for each candy. That the one type of candy, this is the type, like the first type of candy is 3, the second type of candy is like 2, the third type of candy is 1, and so on. Now just give 1 candy to Sabrina and the rest of the candies to the brother. So how many candies I've given to the brother is, if I give 1 candy to Sabrina, 2 candies are given to the brother. one candy from here is given to Sabrina, so one candy is left, so one candy is given to brother. One candy is given to Sabrina, so like no candy is remaining, so nothing is given to like the brother. Now how much total brother have in the end is 3 candies. If this is less than or like this is the number of candies I have to give it like to the brother. If this is greater than or equal to like the candies brother want is, then it's fine, then it is satisfied. So the answer is like okay, different candies Sabrina has tasted is equal to this only. But if the number of candies the brother want is more than the candies I have given till now, then what I'll do, I will have to subtract down some of the candies from Sabrina. And how much candies I have to subtract down? The total number of candies brother has given, which is this, minus total number of candies brother wants, which is like 4. So 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. So the total number of candies Sabrina might have eaten is this, which is the total of candies I have given, but I have to take out one candy from Sabrina. So total of candies now Sabrina has eaten different type is like 3 minus 1, which is 2. I hope you understand the logic part now. So I'll take out of the code part now. So code is also very simple. Just iterate over every test case. Take the input of n and x. N is total number of different candies are there, and x is total number of candies the brother want. Then map is to find out how like what is the count for each type of candy. Store out them. Then total is a total number of candy which is given to the brother. So total different candies are stored in map because every candy has different like value in map, which means that one candy is 3 times used, or like the second candy is 5 times appearing, and so on. So now what you can easily see in this problem is the size of the map give you different type of candies. Okay, and how many candies I've given to the brother? So I've iterated over every possible candy frequency and just subtract 1 from it because I've given 1 to the Sabrina, so all the remaining parts is given to the brother, and just add all of them so that this is the total amount of candies given to the brother. If this total is greater than x, then the answer is total of candies Sabrina has eaten is the total size of the map. But if the total is less than x, then how many candies I have to subtract down? The total number of candies Sabrina might have eaten is the size of the map, but I have to subtract down like the how many candies which are left, which I have to give more to the brother, which is total minus x. So total minus x we have to subtract down from the map, and that's the whole answer. I hope you understand the logic and the code part for this problem. If you still have any doubts, you can mention in the comment box. I'll see you next one. Till then, keep coding and bye.